Hey, have you checked out that new slot game, Joker Cash Uncovered? It's been my latest obsession.
No, I haven't yet. What's so special about it?
Oh man, where do I start? High Limit Studios released it recently, and it's a real eye catcher. The visuals alone are stunning. It's like stepping into this vibrant, fiery world.
Really? Tell me more about the visuals.
So, imagine this backdrop of fiery reds and yellows with glittering lights cascading down the screen. It's intense but super
Right.
inviting. And the reels are set in dark tones but framed in gleaming gold. It's like a treasure chest waiting to be opened.
That sounds pretty immersive. How's the gameplay?
Well, it's on a classic 5x3 grid with 20 pay lines, so it feels familiar, but they've added some really innovative features.
Like what?
First off, the symbols are a mix of standard card suits for the low payers, diamonds, clubs, hearts, spades. But the high payers are all classic slot icons like cherries, strawberries, grapes, melons, and sevens. It gives you that nostalgic fruit machine vibe.
Oh, I love that. Reminds me of the old school slots.
Exactly. But the real star is the Joker herself. She's not just any wild, she's the key to some seriously impressive features.
Interesting. What kind of features are we talking about?
So, there's the Cash Uncovered feature that I'm absolutely loving. When you land at least one Cash Uncovered symbol on each reel, the Wilds and Roaming Wilds reveal prizes ranging from 0.2x
Wow.
to 50x your bet. The first time I triggered it, my heart was racing.
That does sound exciting. Any other bonuses?
Absolutely. There's the wheel bonus, which can trigger randomly when the wheel symbol lands. You're taken to this wheel displaying mini, minor, mega, and major wedges. You could win up to 2,500 times your bet.
Up to 2500x? That's impressive.
I know, right? Spinning that wheel is such a thrill, but what I really love is the Roaming Wilds trail.
What's that about?
So, every time you land two scatter symbols, you move along this trail above the grid. For every fifth scatter, the number of roaming wilds during free spins increases
Oh, that's clever.
up to 9. It adds a sense of progression. You feel like you're working towards something big.
I like that. So the game keeps you engaged even during the base spins.
Exactly. And when you trigger the free spins with 3 or more scatters, you get 8 free spins. If you land 3 more scatters during the feature, you re-trigger another 8 spins. And the roaming wilds you've accumulated come into play, moving to random positions on the reels with each spin.
That sounds like a fantastic opportunity for big wins.
It really is. During one of my sessions, I had several roaming wilds, and during the free spins, they just kept landing perfectly. My wins were stacking up. It was exhilarating.
Sounds like you had a blast. What's the RTP and volatility like?
The RTP is 96.001%, which is decent, and it's medium volatility. So it's a nice balance. You get fairly frequent smaller wins to keep things interesting, but there's still potential for those bigger payouts.
And what about the betting range? Is it suitable for casual players?
Oh, definitely. The bets range from 0.20 to 100 per spin, so whether you're a casual player or a high roller, you'll find a comfortable level.
That's good to know. How often do you hit winning combinations?
It has a hit frequency of 28.54%, so you can expect a win on more than 1 in 4 spins.
Not bad.
It keeps the game flowing nicely. There aren't those frustrating long dry spells.
But with the max win at 2500x, isn't that a bit low compared to other slots?
Maybe if you're chasing those huge jackpots. But honestly, I'd rather have consistent wins and engaging gameplay. Those high volatility slots with massive max wins can be a bit of a roller coaster. Lots of ups and downs.
Yeah, I suppose so. It can be tiring when you're not winning anything for ages.
Exactly. With Joker Cash Uncovered, I feel like I'm always working towards something, whether it's the Roaming Wilds trail or triggering the bonuses. It keeps me invested in the game.
Makes sense. How's the sound and animations? Is it immersive?
Oh, absolutely. The sound design is fantastic. There's this circus-like background music that fits the Jester theme perfectly without getting annoying. Each spin has this satisfying mechanical whir, and when you win, you get these upbeat tunes that just make you feel good.
I love when games pay attention to the audio. It really adds to the experience.
Totally. And the animations are smooth and polished. Watching the roaming wilds dance across the reels during free spins is genuinely entertaining. It's clear that a lot of effort went into the details.
What about the user interface? Is it user-friendly?
Definitely. It's clean and intuitive. All the important information is easily accessible. The pay table is comprehensive and explains all the features
Good
clearly.
stuff.
It's so frustrating when a game leaves you confused about how things work, but that's not the case here.
You've really sold me on this game. Any downsides?
Well, if I had to nitpick, I'd say the base game could use a bit more variety. Maybe some random features to spice things up between bonuses. And
Yeah.
while the 2500x max win is decent, if you're looking for those life-changing jackpots, this might not be the game for you.
Fair enough. But it sounds like the overall experience makes up for that.
I think so. It's like finding a well-crafted novel. It might not be the longest or the most epic, but it's satisfying and enjoyable from start to finish.
That's a great analogy. I can't wait to try it out myself.
You should. Just be prepared. You might find yourself saying, just one more spin, over
Haha,
and over again.
I can already see that
But
happening.
Hey, that's part of the fun, right?
Absolutely. Thanks for the recommendation.
Anytime. Let me know how your experience goes. Maybe you'll be the one to hit that 2500x win.
Fingers crossed.